Fat to Fit Week 2 retrospective. Isn't it awesome? We've already made it 2 whole weeks. That's pretty crazy. Week 2 went a lot faster than week 1, I'm just saying. So this week, I weighed in between 206 pounds and 203 pounds exactly. So I only really teetered around 3 pounds this week, which was surprising to learn that, but oh well, I'm happy with that. I think all the weight drops from water weight are gone, so I think I can definitively say what I lose from now on is fat. So that's good to know. I got on average last week I had 7 hours and 7.17 hours of sleep a day last week. This week I upped it a lot. I got 8.21 hours of sleep this week. Very happy with that. Last week I had an average of 1,590 calories a day. This week I had an average of 1,460 calories a day. So that's minus 130 calories a day, which is pretty good. Yeah, and I ate a lot better this week. Less junk, less candy, less crap. More protein foods. I got more meat in my diet with the burger patties I've been making and the grilled chicken that I made a few days ago. I'm hoping to up that even more next week. And also next week I'll be able to tell you how many grams of protein I had that week as well because I started recording that like 2 days ago. So last week I ran 14 miles in total. This week I ran 32 miles in total, which is more than double. That's pretty crazy. I didn't expect to run that many miles. I think I said I'd shoot for like 16 or 17 miles, and I ended up doing 32. That's pretty good. I'm very happy with that. And I did those 32 miles in a total of 6 hours, 38 minutes, and 55 seconds, which is an average of around 12.5 minutes per mile, which is a little bit more than I would want, but for such a long distance, I'm happy with that. Hopefully, that's going to go down next week, though. That's one of my main goals. So even if the miles might go down, I want the times to improve. This week I did 297 sit-ups. That's an average of 42 per day. I think that's up by like 20 from last week, if I remember correctly. And then also I did 638 push-ups, which is an average of 91 push-ups a day this week. I'm very happy with that. I don't remember what it was last week, to be honest, but actually, let me find out. Hold on. I can find it. I did 510 last week, so that's up 128. So I did 128 more push-ups this week than I did last week. That's pretty good, and most of them were way better form as well. So that was a major improvement. This week is really good. I feel way better. I feel thinner again. I'll run my hands around myself and I'm like, oh, my stomach isn't sticking out as far. My love handles certainly don't feel like they're sticking out as far. I just feel better. I think I look better too. I really do think I look thinner. I think my abs are more pronounced. My chest is a little bit more pronounced. You can see more. My rib cage is kind of starting to come through. My body's just getting thinner. I'm gonna look good once I'm done. You know what I mean? Look at that. Oh yeah. I almost look thin if well, maybe not thin, but I almost look in shape if I cover up my stomach. um, I'm looking for my clavicles bones here. Get a little thinner as well. That'd be nicer to see a better outline of those. But I just feel way better. I feel more energetic. I feel a lot more confident as well. I don't consider all the time like, hey, what if I broke my diet today? That doesn't really pop into my mind as much. So a lot of mental gains this week as well. Um, I think that's about it. Like I said, I feel more energetic. I just feel better all around. I feel like accomplished. It just feels a lot better, and my sleep feels better as well. I don't have as much trouble sleeping because I'm wore out from exercising all day. So yeah, this week has gone really well. I think that's all I had to say. Is that it? Yeah, that's it for this week. Next week, I'll do the same thing, same kind of retrospective format. And also I measured my body fat percentage again. I did my waist and I did my neck and then I plugged it into some internet thing. And I think it was a little bit more than I was expecting. I think because I had a lot to eat after my exercises today, that I'm a little bit more plump than I usually would be. But according to the things that I took, I'm down like 1% body fat from 30% to like 29%. I don't think that's accurate. I think what I should do is take these body measurements in the morning, and then it would be way more accurate. So I'm gonna try to remember to do that next week, and maybe we can get some body fat percentage estimates during these weekly retrospectives, but I'm not too worried about it. Maybe we'll focus on BMI instead because that's a little bit more that won't fluctuate as much. That's a little bit more reliable, I guess. So, but oh well. Today went really well, or this week went really well, and I'm looking forward to next week. I'll see you all then. Thank you for all the support. I really appreciate it. Take care.